Today's video is highlighting a new twist in my technique that I've been using for my push-ups, my planks, anything that's got me hands on the floor facing downwards. I call it reversing the S technique, okay? So if you've ever done a plank or spider planks or whatever and you feel a pain in your lower back, here's kind of what's going on. This is our human figure, this is torso, these are pelvis, legs down here. In our sit-down American culture, we tend to suffer from a lack of gluteal activity. We've kind of forgotten how to use our ass. Literally, it's called gluteal amnesia. So these glutes here are not firing off a whole heck of a lot, which these muscles are super strong and powerful muscles. But if we're not using these very much, our mind isn't engaging them too much, our hamstrings and our lower back has to try and pick up the slack. So what ends up happening is as the lumbar area works, it compresses downwards, so our abs stretch and the hamstrings tighten up as well, causing the knees to bend a little bit, and this is where you kind of get that butt sticking up in the air kind of posture. So to compound the effect, our hip flexors here are usually very tight and usually not so much strong, but they're overcharging, if you will. They're overactive because we're sitting again, and so they always have this tight angle, so they're not too used to putting too much force and effort here. So what's going on is the force we're generating is lumbar, hip flexors, hamstrings. So this is kind of just, it's a lot of pressure on the lower back. Here's what I recommend. Reverse it. Instead of having this and the hip flexors, what we do instead, we take the pelvis, we tuck it underneath so the abs pull the hips underneath just a little bit, and we engage the hell out of your glutes. Squeeze the glutes like you're trying to crack walnuts, and it reverses, and tighten up your quads as well. So instead of having force this way, it's this way. You're gonna tuck your hips up underneath, your abs are gonna contract very powerfully, squeezing your butt, squeezing your legs, and it reverses the flow, if you will, of what muscles are active. It's gonna be a hell of a lot stronger, more supportive to your lumbar spine, and your abs will get ripped as well. So let me know if you have questions on this. Be fit, live free.